Nope, still not liking that. Hey everybody, I don't know if you can hear me, but I know you definitely can't see me right now. That is just awesome. Welcome to the Stoneblade SolForge Fusion Digital Client Monday playthrough. All right. Uh, let's see. For some strange reason, it is not liking what I'm trying to do with my face. So I'm going to give it one more shot before I just decide to move on. And then you won't see my face this week. That is very odd. Can y'all hear me though? Thanks God, just this is starting to look official. All right, so we'll be good to go on that front. Yeah, thank you, Carl. But for whatever reason, we can't see me, and I'm going to have to. Wow, I guess we spoke a little too soon, God, just about this looking professional, because now I have to resize everything. Oh man. All right, let's see if that'll be the right size now. Otherwise we might just have to shut the whole thing down. Yeah, I got just I know that you mean the overlays. Yeah, I'm trying to step up my game each week. Trying to step up my game each week, but it looks like that I have stepped too far and now won't be able to show my face this week. That is so odd. I don't like that. I like when people get to see me a little bit. I know that might be a little uh egocentric of me. Yeah, why is that not? Yes, I will remove face and then we'll just kind of go from there. Okay. So, welcome back to the live stream. I'm Jurch. I'm the head of organized play and events here at Stoneblade Entertainment, and we are doing our Monday night weekly stream of SolForge Fusion. We are streaming on both Twitch and the Stoneblade OP YouTube channel, which is just then some way to be kind of connecting this to the official Stoneblade YouTube channel. If you want to be checking out this video on that, I just upload it right after from the Twitch feed, and then throw that over on the official Stoneblade YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, you can find we've got usually the Wednesday night stream is showing up on there now too. We have our Stoneblade Entertainment YouTube channel, kind of like a news show on Forge, where we've got our first 2 episodes. Right now, we're kind of recording monthly. As this gets up and running, and as you know, maybe we have an opportunity for more news, we might be able to go a little bit more frequent. But that is by both Lucas and myself, and then we kind of give you the rundown on all the Stoneblade games and news going on with all that stuff. And this last episode, we interviewed Justin Gary. We talked a lot about his origin story and the creation of Stoneblade Entertainment. And we talk a little bit of Web3 as well, because that's been a pretty hot button topic for people. If there are any questions in either one of the chats, you can reach out to me and I'll read it and answer it all as best I can. Because I'm about community, so that is what I'm here for, is talking with you all and answering some questions and playing some SolForge. So if you were logging in recently, there was a news article that dropped that's talking about the World Championships of SolForge Fusion. So if you click on this article, it'll take you to, or you click on this to an article I wrote about, I'll go back for a second, about the World Championships that are happening at Gen Con this August. So it kind of gives the primer for that. The gist of it is that we are opening up the World Championships to anybody that has an unranked silver, bronze, or gold level deck to be able to participate. I know that last year's Worlds, it both halves had to be silver or gold in order to qualify, but with so many new players coming into the game, I wanted to make this as approachable to people as possible. I don't see live on YouTube. Can you add a link, or is that frowned upon? Let's see. If it is frowned upon, Gorgeous, then we shall frown together. That is me over on the my YouTube channel. Well, not my YouTube channel. It's the Organized Play YouTube channel, but it's the exact same feed. I don't know which one is ahead or behind, but it's pretty much the same feed. Anyways, so 4 Worlds this year. We want as many people participating as possible. So unranked, bronze, silver, or gold from any of the 3 sets that we are going to have out by the time Gen Con rolls around. And we just want people playing. And in addition to that, leading up to it, oh God, just now you're on both. Leading up to that, we actually have a few qualifier events where anybody can be participating. And if you win that qualifier event, those links are in this news article. If you win one of the qualifier events, the June or July, you'll get free entry into Worlds. So it's not free travel, it's not free hotel, it's not free Gen Con badge or anything like that. You're just getting free entry into the SolForge Fusion Worlds event. And we are in the early stages of planning that, so there's no spoilers to be talking about there. But with the success of what FuseFest's storyline was like, we've got a lot of fertile ground to build on for that. And I'm excited for the prize support we're going to be having there, a lot of kind of the twists and turns, and everybody who's going to end up showing up. So I just wanted to alert people to that news article. And playing tonight, because we're jumping into that, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of sealed. So, I mean, you'll have to take my word for it at this point, but I'm going to be opening up a physical booster for SolForge Fusion. I'm trying not to do too much ASMR of the sounds of this, but just know that I'm opening up a sealed booster. And we're going to see what's in each of these half decks. And I'm going to pit 2 of them together and play them. So let's see. I got to get my phone out to make this work. All right. So we are going to start with the Tempest half. And the deck is named the Swearing Dragon Keepers. So I'm probably going to have to pick that anyways. Because that name is just awesome. Let's see if we can make this fit a little bit better. There we go. Oh, this is set 1. Yeah, I ran out of all of my last winter product. I had sold all that by the end of FuseFest. And I do not yet have any last winter, any set 3 stuff. So this is good old alpha. So it starts out, we've got Burnout and Everflame Aura. We have the Fire Fist Oronti, Fleet Stormling, Hibernating Caller, Inflaming Warstoker, Rhymehorn Charger, a Summoning Master. When you play another mage, you may play a spell Swarm Minion, and deploy, you may play a spell Swarm Minion. Uranti Heartseeker and Windspark Elemental. So let's see if any of these other halves can have more than just the 2 mages we've got going here. The Forgeborn is Sunder with Stimbolt, Ice Armor, and Summon the Swarm. So that could be potential. And then Gorgeous. Forge Seal and Mantis and Krogius incoming. I highly doubt it, because that's not how math works. But let's open that Utera. And this deck is the Folk Who Became Bears. And we all know that Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Starting with the Armored Hunter, we do have a Forge Seal. Gorgeous. Magnivorous War Tusk. Primal Surge. Relentless Wanderers. A Sated Ravager. Shroudthorn Splicer. Spring Dryad. Swamp Moss Lurker. And Toxic Spores. So that's got some life gain to it. We only have Oh, we don't have any mages in that, but we've got a bunch of warriors. I don't know if we had any warrior synergy. We did not in the Tempest. So let's see the Forgeborn there. It's going to be Nova. Starts out at cycle 2 with Nova's Might, then Nova's Touch, then Nova's Wrath. So I'm not feeling great on that. We definitely have a lot of life gain. Excuse me. A lot of life gains there. And a little bit of spell slinging. So let's see what the Necrium's going to provide. Uh, Necrium, this deck is J Boom's Contending Core. This is one of the old decks where it was one of the original SolForge players. They got their Discord name on that. It starts out with a Camouflage Drake, then Ghastly Renewal, a Ghoulish Creeper. So Ghoulish is you're upgrading a card in your banish pile, and then the level 3 says deploy the next level 3 card you play this turn is free. We've got Howl of Zith for spirit synergy, a Necrotic Banshee, which is a spirit, Nom Nom, Ossuary Mech, which is a spirit, Sigmund Fraud, Spirit Leech, a lot of spirit synergy, and a Stout Harvester. But I haven't seen any scientists yet, so we're looking for scientist and spirit synergy. Say that 3 times fast. And the Forgeborn is Nyx, Army of the Damned, Soul Rip, and Raising Dead. Okay, so I'm a little worried so far that the most synergy I'm seeing is a lot of spirit synergy in this Necrium, and a little bit of scientist synergy, but we haven't run across any spirits or scientists in any of the first 3 factions. Now, the faction that's going to have the most likelihood for scientist synergy is going to be our good friends in Alloyin. Let's see, this deck is the Chemists of the Riding Specimen. So we're going to pump that open. And let's see, we start off with Aegis Wings. We've got Apocamancer. We have the Charge Plated Justicar. That's a 28-25. I like that. We have the Charge Plated Specimen. And that one's really spicy. It's a 20 attack, 34 health. And it says at the end of the turn, if you took no damage, deal 34 damage to a creature or player. That's a win condition right there. And we've got 2 Charge Plateds. Oh no. Well, this is what we're going to have to play this week. Because the next creature is the Charge Plated Techno Hulk. So we've got 3 Charge Plated creatures. We've got Electronet, a Salvage Inventor, which is a scientist, a Shield-Bearing War Charger, and the Stout Tactician, which is a scientist as well, and then Suppressing Prophet. So we've got a little bit of removal. We've got 3 Charge-Plated creatures, and the Apocamancer. We might have to build around this Alloyin. And let's see, we have Ironbeard, Intimidate, so it's setting a creature's attack to 0, which is going to help us kind of stall out. Shields up, you and your creatures get 6 armor this turn, and Reinforce if it happens to get there. So, if we are building around this triple Charge Plated, we've got a couple of scientists, and then we've got the replacement of the Apocamancer, so I think that's probably going to have to be the Necrium, because we have the Ghoulish Creeper, which is going to allow for some upgrading. We've got the Ossuary Mech, which is allowing for upgrading. And then we've got the Harvester and Fraud and the 2 scientists in Alloyin for the Stout Harvester. Whenever one of your scientists is destroyed, you're playing a zombie. I think that's the route we're going to go. So I'm going to scan these 2 decks in. And then that is what we are going to play with tonight. All right. J Boom's Contending Core. And the triple Charge Plated. The Chemists of the Riding. That's so cool. That's so cool. Are you going campaign or in the open queue? I'm going to open queue on this, Gorgeous. So now, get these actual decks out of the way. Oh, on my screen it says I can only do the campaign. Uh-oh. So collection. Let's see if it's updated right away. Now, if you'll notice, here we have some updated in your collection here. We've got the decks that are only showing 20 at a time. We've got the redeem code. We've got fuse decks. So it looks a little bit better up here. I'm going to fuse a new deck. Necrium. Oh, is this not? Let's see. So let's get rid of those. And we'll see. It doesn't look like that is showing up. So we might need to refresh my collection. Come on. Loading. And if this doesn't come up, all right. I'm just going to try to see if the Necrium, there we go. And we'll see it's J-Boom's Contending Core. And if I don't see it right here, then I might need to restart. Unless I made the mistake of, oh no, that explains it. I put it in the wrong account. My phone was logged in to the official Stoneblade OP account and not to my personal collection. So I have to unregister those, switch through. Thank you all for bearing with me for this. All right, signing back in. And now we can scan these. And we'll have the opportunity, because I've got a little bit of time now. I want to alert people to the other organized play events we've got going on. That in May, actually this weekend, we have a sealed event that is going on. And I believe this is the $5 sealed event. So that is like what we've done previously. Now let's see if this will update. So in April sealed event, we had people sign up, and it was sealed set 1. If you won 3 games or more, there they are. If you won 3 games or more, then you would be eligible to like keep all of the decks in your sealed collection. So we're doing that this time around. The Chemist of the Riding Specimen. There we go. Okay. So this time around, we are doing that with set 2. The last winter. No, I'm sorry. With set 2, Battle for Whitefang Pass. That is this Saturday. So it's starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. And, ooh. Let's go with Nyx. So that is noon this Saturday. You pay $5, and all you have to do is win 3 games, and you keep your 4 sealed decks you open for this event. If you don't win 3 games, then that means that those decks just go back into powering the forge to keep the planet alive. And that is this Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Time. What should we name this deck? Let's get even nerdier with this, not just triple mediocre. Mediocre cubed. All right. Now let's see if we can stomp some nerds with this mediocre cubed deck here. Oh, that's so cool. 3 charge plated. And hopefully everybody who's playing is going to be kind with their whatever I'm going against. God, just the collection with what? Oh, that's not needs a rumble spark. How do I? No, I don't want to learn more. All right, we got ourselves a match. So I'm just trying to power level these charge plateds, and I got 2 of them right off the bat. So that's a good start. So we're just going to chump block and power level some charge plated. That Justicar starts out nice and beefy at level 1. It's got 4 health. I got that going for me. Oh no. This might be brutal. Okay. Well, and that is the Rooted Mantis. Ah. Okay, so my opponent's foreign abilities, Shapeshift, Bark Skin, and Dark Forge Train. They'll be able to build 1 big creature while I build 3. We shall see which one will triumph in the end. Okay. So I've got my Creeper. Necrotic Banshee. I like the Banshee, but that's not going to do me a whole lot of good right now. On Suppressing Profit, I'm going to need to level. So let's go like this and get rid of the 1 creature that has less than 3 attack. And then I can come back with the Creeper, and if they don't play another creature, then they'll have to either take the 5 damage or destroy their surprisingly large Necromancer. That got big real quick. God, just on Scuba Toad's new site to rate decks, the #1 Tempest deck for a bit was called I Need a Rumble Spark. Oh, that's news to me that Scuba Toad came up with a deck rating system. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then of course they put out 2 creatures. But I'm going to stay on my plan here. Ghoulish Creeper. We're going to upgrade Aegis Wings. If you listen to the latest episode of the Charge Plated podcast, first of all, there are 2 more episodes incoming because I recorded them and then just took forever to edit because I've been so busy with work stuff. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, the first episode is about paying taxes and cards that you want to get past the level 1 version of, and one of those is Aegis Wings. All right, we got the Stout Harvester. I like that. Salvage Inventor. Salvage. When this is destroyed, play Gizmo Minion in this lane, and then the Inventor, deploy, play Gizmo Minion. So I could do a little Scientist combo with 1 or both of those, and I got Ghastly Renewal too, so that's got some combos going on. All right. So let's see what my opponent's trying to do here. Oh, and they've got a Shambler too. Stout Shambler, yeah, that'll stick around for a while. Ugh. So I think I'm going to go the Salvage Inventor because that'll give me 2 creatures worth of value there. And I'm not sure if I want to do the Stout Harvester or if I want to do Gas Renewal. Oh, and they got a Blight Witch. Wow, this is going to be doing a lot of different interesting things here. Uh-huh. Well, that Shambler is going to hurt. So ooh, I think I'm gonna take that. But Ghastly Renewal would be nice to level. I think I'm gonna take the Shambler off the board right now by doing Spirit Leash to give that -4/-4, and then I don't have any spirits, so I don't get the other half of that benefit. But I'm only taking a little bit. And heck, this deck is all about treading water until I can get those level 3 charge plated creatures out in play. So I get to play 2 mindless zombie minions. I've got Om Nom Nom here. But I think my start is going to be Apocamancer. I can do Electronet because that Necromancer has increased attack. So let's do that. Let's neuter that a little bit. And then I'm going to use my Forgeborn ability right away to be playing a couple of mindless zombie minions on top of those gizmos. And then my Apocamancer can start to just ping down anything that's going to be a threat, which is going to be that Blight Witch right now. And then I got a couple of 5/5s. If my opponent doesn't put their present danger in front of or out on the field, then I might just do Sigmund Fraud and be able to give them all a little bit more attack. And I like that. This is cooking a little bit. Go Nerds. Or I could. Oh, Spite Maiden. I could just Om Nom Nom. Oh, and then they're going to do it right in reverse. I think I just want to Om Nom Nom them right in reverse. Right, like that. And then put that one there. And if they've got anything they want to keep around, they totally can with their Forgeborn ability, that Shapeshift. Oh, another Blight Witch. Whew. But that is one replacement from an Apocamancer away from being dusted. So, and then given something -4/-4, probably the Apocamancer. Yeah. Yep, that's a good call. Good call. So I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of value out of that before my time is up here. And then doing that to keep it around so they win that trade. So they, yep, chase me down twice and then trade even. Yep, that was brutal. Okay, well, I got my suppressing. I got another charge plated, and I've got Aegis Wings to give me a little. Oh, nice. And the Blight Witch with Indomitable Fiend. Oh, nice. And then it gets out of the range. Right there. Hmm. What are you doing? Oh, Mantis instead. Well, what's the Forgeborn ability? Give armor this turn. Ugh, gross. Well, I still get to then do suppressing and get rid of the Blight Witch. So I'm doing okay. Not doing great. I'm doing okay. Okay. So let's go this here. And I get to destroy that. And I'm just going to go Aegis Wings on that right away because it's free, and I don't know if they've got anything that they can really do about it, but I want to make sure. Feral Instinct there. But I'll just block it with my Charge Plated Techno Hulk that came to play. Ah. Well, that's no good. Because now that won't take any damage, and it breaks through for 1. So I'm going to put this here. So if it's breaking through for 1 anyways and destroys my creature, why not just take 9? Or wait, no, let's be smart about this. Because we can move that and then just put the Techno Hulk in the way here and only take 2 from that, so 6 total. And I still get to keep my good creature around. And yeah, you were gonna get to play that Wisp minion anyways. Yep, you were gonna get to play that Wisp minion anyways. But that's okay. I don't remember if I've got things that can deal with something that has 5 health. But I do like that position that I'm in. Okay, and we got another Charge Plated here. Salvage Inventor. At this level, play Gizmo, and this destroyed play Gizmo. But then the level 3, it's 2 Gizmos we're working with. And then we've got the Ghoulish Creeper again. So let's... Ooh. But then... No, it's not my banish pile. It's my discard pile. What would I want to upgrade there? Because I've already got 1 in the chamber. Would it be... Nah, Sigmund Fraud isn't great here. Would it be Ossuary Mech? Would I be upgrading with that Ghoulish Creeper? All right, let's force my opponent into a decision. I'm pretty sure they're going to just destroy their Wisp there. I mean, they do have a substantial lead right now. Mr. Fondue giving a little bit of advice that I ended up making the right plays. I'm glad. All right. Oh, and they got... Ooh. And I am going to upgrade... Necrotic Banshee gives me 2 creatures, but Ossuary Mech at that 2nd level, I get to upgrade anything, and then at the 3rd, I get to play something. So, okay. All right, opponent, there you go. They must also have a Forge Seal then if they wanted to keep that spirit around. That's probably what that is. That's what would make sense to me. Otherwise, that minion was ripe for removal. Necromancer. Okay. So if the chat can respond right away, should I go with the level 2 of the Charge Plated Justicar or the Salvage Inventor? Which one should I go with? Try to get some more lane coverage, or should I keep plowing through to get my big Charge Plateds ready to go? And hopefully I'll get a little bit of response before I have to make that decision. So I'll try to hang back a little bit because that Charge Plated Justicar gets up to a 28-25, and that would be really fun to get out. Mr. Fondue says go with the Charge Plate. All right. I think I will then. And I can win that battle against that minion because that's all that creature really needs to do. Live or die with big creatures. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, and I get to play a spell for free. I didn't have a scientist, so I only get one minion, but that's totally fine. And they are going to be seeding the board with those big ones. Not big enough. Okay. I don't like the position I'm in right now, but the fact that I'm still alive, and now we're in the third deck cycle, and I already got myself a charge plated. So we were doing okay. Their Forge Born ability is Barkskin, and mine is Soul Rip. Probably won't want to do that though. Yeah, we're staying alive. All right, Cyborg the Third. What are you doing? Oh, and then they powered up that power leveled that Reveler right there. Oof. Okay. That's the last that Necromancer is going to be doing any work for them. Let's see. So refreshing. That's right. So that's how they got up so high. Um, I think we're gonna go the Apocamancer here, and then save that charge plated to hit the table next. Because right now, and I know I'm speaking too soon, but we have two trades we're gonna win, and one we're gonna be on, and then this charge plated Techno Hulk is going to just clear out whatever else they've got going on, which like, oh, the Blight Witch. I can't imagine they have many spells left. Well, this might actually work out just fine for me because how many spells do they have left? Varn okay, yep. That's no good. Well, this is going to be the last time they get to use that Blight Witch because that Techno Hulk is going to kind of silence that right there. Okay. Oh man. All right. So we've got charge plated Justicar now too. Yeah, eat the witch. All right. So let's see. Did that any of these have increased attack? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So that Electronet's not going to do me any good. But I can throw this in the way of something else that's going to be done. We'll go Aegis Wings over there to give that 13. And yes, it is. It's happening. Yeah, it's starting to work a little bit. It's starting to work a little bit. So now I haven't noticed any hard removal. Oh, boo. I haven't noticed any hard removal from their side. Oh, now I get to play Electronet. Because they just buffed up that creature's attack, and then I'll go the mech over here. And let's see if we can put them between a rock and a hard place with all these huge creatures. Oh no! No, the Dark Forge train right there. Well, good thing I had my Electronet, otherwise that would have been game over. Okay. And my Techno Hulk has mobility, so I can move it over in the way, and it won't survive. Okay. I still think I'm in good shape because I've got my Creeper. They'll either destroy one of their creatures or have them take damage. I know they're at 76. And then the Charge Plated Specimen. All right, upgrade a card in my discard pile. I don't know if it's going to matter quite so much. And that one's kind of tough because the next level 3 card you play this turn is free. That's a deploy ability. I don't have any other level 3s. What is my Forgeborn ability? Destroy one of your creatures, deploy level 1 or 2 creature for free. So we can go that route with the Specimen. And then we can destroy it to play. How much armor is that? 3? Not enough. To play something that's going to win a trade there. All right. Now I'm worried. Well, this is going to worry me. Oh, that might be it for the dream. No removal hurts. Okay, so we can move this over here. Ghoulish Creeper. Let's see if I can fool them into destroying one of their creatures. Oh. And then I didn't have another level 3 card to play, so just barely. Oh. But I did. I got some big dudes out. I got some big dudes. All right. So, let's see. I may have to switch over because let's see. Nova's touch is removal. I'm going to see if any of these have any sort of hard removal. Otherwise, it may be pretty tough. I might have to switch over to that Utera. But we're going to try one more. We're going to try one more because the Utera has the Armored Hunter, which then 2 creatures are going to fight. Look at that, 3k free XP, and I made him sweat. Yeah, that's what tonight's going to be. I'm going to be making people sweat. So I think I might have to switch over to the Utera half because Armored Hunter is going to be potentially removal, and then Forge Seal with using Nova's touch, then is kind of soft removal, and then it's got Dryad, which could be life. So I think I might have to go there. But this definitely illustrates value in hard removal because there is none in the Tempest. Nope. So what I'm going to do right now while I'm waiting for a match is I am going to scan in the Utera half, making sure that it's with the right, yep. And if I don't get any opponent pretty quick, then I might make this nerdy little deck as well. All right. So I will change deck. We're going to fuse a new deck here. And this is with the bears. It was with the right collection. So we want the Alloyin half where it's the chemists of the writing specimen. And then the Utera is the folk who became bears. And that's not showing up. I wonder if I need to go there. There we go. Okay. Use new deck. The folk who became bears. And the chemists of the writing specimen. I think this deck kind of names itself. I hope that the FCC doesn't come at me for I have no idea. No idea why. Anybody might not like the name of that deck. But let's play with our bears. Triple charge plated. I think I will be making anybody who plays me tonight, they're going to sweat. I do like this pairing a little bit better from a hard removal or removal in general standpoint. And the Spring Dryad is going to allow me of health. The whole riding bears. You got it, Gorgeous. Are they bears that can be ridden, or are the bears the ones that are doing the riding? We may never know. But Spring Dryad's going to give me a little bit more health to play around with so that I can get my charge plated out, maybe make some poor play choices, knowing that I've got a little bit of health. Relentless Wanderers is getting multiple creatures out. And then the Sated is going to be big at all 3 levels. Let's see, that starts out as a 3/6. That's pretty big. So we shall see if that can yield any better results. But I might just have to jump this into the campaign while we wait. And hopefully PETA doesn't come after me. Oh, that's right, I had a campaign that I was going with. Well, y'all get to see me finish off a level 10 campaign. And this is my mullet deck. I call it Party in the Back because this is where I have my Dark Heart Sorcerer, and I've got Ator, the Thunder Titan, and the Cloud Rift combo. So whenever I'm playing a spell with the Dark Heart in that lane, then I can deal damage to the enemy player and to a creature. And we'll see if this actually works against Reclusa. But I'm going on level 10, so it's meant to be a challenge. Let's see if this is even going to survive to make it there. Actually, let's go like this. Gets a little bit of health. And then Cloud Rift. This is not going to be good. Well, I'm not going the spores first because this Utera Sanctuary is gaining health every time I play another creature. Ooh, do I want to take 5 already? I think I can handle it. And now we do spores to get that up and that down. And that should transform this because it says if this has 10 health or more, I get to replace it. Turns out it doesn't quite like it yet. It should flip, but for whatever reason, right now it's not. Yeah. Well, I've got two creatures to there too, and then I just need to play. Now I need to. Oh yeah, it's. Is it when you do a creature? When you play. I don't know if I totally understand that wording there. So, oh, that's yeah. If this, so that's because that's all in one thing. It would have to be when I played a creature. Now I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, this is gonna put me in a rough spot, but I think if I go energy surge and then because that would be four, but I think I'm gonna have to go energy surge, then primordial slam to get rid of those eggs. Yeah, I'm flailing already. Flailing already. Do that, and I get to give extra attack there. Oh, and then it didn't matter because one of the oh gross. Oh yeah, it only checks when I play a creature. That's right. So this is gonna be over quick. Deal 6 damage unless they destroy one of their creatures. Um, I need my creatures to block. Yep. So I have to destroy one of my creatures. 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So I think I have to go this way. Or I'll go Mystical Ravager and a Wisp minion there. And then give this pumped up a little bit. And they're just going to bleed me down a little bit. Dang you, Reclusa. Now I think I have to do a Thunderstore here. And then it flips. I will then take out the 4 there, give it there. So I'm doing okay. Is it that a Betrayer Dark Art Sorcerer? Yes, it is. It's a new Dark Art Sorcerer. All right. So now we're still floundering a little bit. I get to destroy 2 creatures with decreased health. And I've got Energy Surge. So let's see. I'm going to start here. And we're going to Energy Surge here. I'll upgrade Ferocious Roar because I feel like I might need that a stronger spell later. And then we're going to destroy a couple of creatures there. And then one of the abilities that I acquired through this is being able to dang. Give all the enemy creatures -2/-2 when I use my Forgeborn ability. Oh ho ho. Wish he had a life mage? Yeah. Wait, which one do you mean? The Spring Dryad or Mr. Fondue? What do you mean? Because I'll show you all the deck list after. Well, this is going to be destroyed anyways. So I have to go there. And then now this gets to transform into the Sky Conduit so I can start to deal some damage there. We'll see if it hasn't been too little too late. Hmm. All right. I think. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. So if I go and I'm two creatures out, no, let's see. Let's be a little smart because I can try Darkheart Sorcerer here, and I played a mage 3 damage to a creature. This deals well if it deals damage with its health instead of attack. 7 is still going to be enough. Hmm. No, I need to do that so then I don't lose my Glowhive Siren. And now this Kindred Ranger gets to come into play. And since I don't have any open lanes, that gets +4/+4. So that's another trade I'm going to win. All right. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's play some spells. Primordial Slam. Yeah, we'll just do that there. And give that warrior some attack. And then everybody's going to enjoy that I'm gaining health. And the Mystical Ravager I'm going to use next. Oh, we got a match! Mr. Fondue betrayed death magic and sees the light. And seeks the life, not sees the life. Seeks the life. Okay. Frederico 1959 leading off with the Venerable Smash Fist. Okay. Well, I've got a Charge Plated and I've got my Hunter. And then Swamp Moss Lurker, which isn't going to do me any good now because I don't have a way to be gaining health. Let's see. Ooh, this is a tough starting hand. Let's just cover up and trade that. Okay. And they are going to keep that around a little bit. I actually think here that this is going to work out better for me. And then I will be able to upgrade this in a couple. Oh no, that was in my Necrim half. Shoot. Oh. All right, that was in my Necrim half that I could upgrade in my Banish. Well, I've got. Does that have increased attack? No, it doesn't. So I've got my Charge Plated Justicar. And then I can Forge Seal into giving all my creatures +2/+2. I think that's the route I'm going to go. Hmm. Darkheart Sorcerer. Ugh. I'm going to Forge Seal there, get all my creatures +2/+2. So that way I'll trade there. And then the Darkheart's going to be getting the boost. Ugh. Gross. Time to suppress. Yeah, retrospect, that would have been a better choice. Yep. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can get that charge plated specimen to work. Yeah. And they got a necromancer too. Man, does everybody get necromancers? I'm going to take care of that one right away by putting a spring dryad out. Yeah, God, just I should have suppressed. Should have suppressed instead, but that is me learning a lesson. And then I think I can just plop that charge plated specimen right in the way big. Smash fist? Yep. But they don't have an elemental, so they only get to choose one. Happens only the first game with this fuse. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, but that doesn't excuse making a play. Because it's not my first time playing. All right, but I do like that I got this at the end of the cycle. So then I got some of my charge plateds out. And especially that specimen, because that specimen, when that chicken comes home to roost, that's going to be fun. And I got the second one right away. Okay, so let's be smart about this. I need to get rid of that Dark Heart Sorcerer. Let's first bring that into play. And then now, currently, and I've been jinxing myself all night, but every creature I play will be getting me 3 health now. So I can definitely do some less than favorable. Well, there you go. Oh, Criminy! Oh. Yeah, easy come, easy go. Yep. Oh, that's just funny. That's just funny. So one of the few banes of a specimen deck would be something that can do damage outside of combat, and then that just like a Dark Heart Sorcerer. But the fact that I'm going to have plated specimen ready, then all I need to do is make sure that they can't do any shenanigans outside of combat or inside of combat, and then I can be dealing 34 damage to the enemy player. But I have to get that Dark Heart out of play. And if by some stretch of the imagination I could go one turn without getting damaged on the base, then this one deals 5. Oh, this is a pretty solid deck I'm against. That is pretty solid. Wait, what? When you deal non-combat damage to an enemy creature. Oh, yep. Makes sense. There's with Stimble. I get to give my creatures +2/+2. I need creatures for that to happen, though. And second charge plated on the way here. Okay. Hmm. Electronet. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Hmm. A lot of damage from spell plays. But it's not going to want to put thing in that lane. And again, I'm without hard removal. I don't know if this is good value for them. Dealing damage to one of theirs to destroy one of mine that's just chilling in the back here. I mean, you're taking out a couple of weak creatures there. But then we go like this and that. And I still need to somehow get rid of these without, well, there's some removal. There we go. And I'll be able to get that one the next time around. Worried about what they can do, but I would like to get extra value out of this situation here to get Relentless Wanderers and then the Charge Plated Techno Hulk out and then use my Forgeborn ability. But I'm guessing they're going to have something that will not allow that to happen. Okay, not the worst. Hmm. Because I could always, that's only 2 there, right? There are only 10. I was thinking about that, but that's only going to be up to 10. And I would need it to be 11. We go like that. Shroudthorn Splicer. There. And then there. And I lose out on the Charge Plated. But I get something that my opponent's going to have to deal with. And I should be having at least 2 out of these 3 creatures alive going into the 3rd deck cycle. And Shadow Strength, just kind of getting that out of the way because then it's free after this level. And dealing a little extra parting damage to me. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I got 3 creatures. I'm only at a 2-to-1 health disadvantage. I've got pieces now. Well, great. That one hurts a little bit. Oof. Man, just getting outplayed. Outplayed indeed. Well, at least the suppressing would have a target. The opponent replaced it with a minion. So I'm going to go Relentless Wanderers there. Think activate this and put it up against the Darkheart Sorcerer. Oh, not great. Yep. Not great. Hmm. Well. Ugh. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Yeah. Ignore the thunder. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't quite work out as I had hoped. Now that's all nice and big. And I'm going to need a creature sticking around. So I think, yeah. Yeah, check the receipts on that one. Yep. Hmm. Okay. Well, I've got my charge plated adjuster. I've got toxic spores in order to take care of that dark. So let's do that first. And then that charge plate adjusted card. But we are so far behind on Techno Hulk. But we do have Specimen. And that could be our saving grace. I like a little crunch in my mind. Okay, so I can put this charge adjusted card in the way of something that I'll want to keep it around for a while. I mean, I could do the suppressing profit in 2-for-1, especially if they somehow get a really problematic creature out that's got low attack. So we'll see what that looks like. With that, and then the charged specimen, that would be my saving grace right now. Is anything I can do to get that out and make sure that I'm not taking damage. Well, yeah, got to go here and suppress the turtle. And I feel bad about that because I like the turtle. Oh no! And then they're going to be able to just, well, play whatever they want from the discard pile. I don't have anything that can really combat that right now. Oh, the manga. And then that'll wipe my board. That's a good combo. That hard staff is a good combo. All right. Well, at least I didn't get the cards I was looking for. Oh, I like that Magniferous War Tusk. Because that's got a lot of health right away for something that's going to get repeated value. And then just do damage straight to my face. Yep. And then what can they, not the banish, what can they play? Oh, that will get the job done. Giving something attack and stealth. And I can't block all 3 lanes. What? Okay. So we'll go that there. Oh, because they wanted to see what I did, and then you should see with Hantu, they kill themselves and then burn something else. Want to pay life for watch it do it again. Yeah, Hantu's going to be interesting, especially if you get one where you've got other options to be regenerating. If you've got other options to be regenerating, then it's going to be a huge problem. Oh yeah, that's right. It was sated, but it didn't help because I didn't gain any health until I was below 50. All right. Defeated again, but I do want to jump back in, and I got 1,800 experience points. I do want to jump back in with this because I feel like this one's got. Well, I think the Necrium one has potential in it too, because that was able to upgrade when I didn't play the cards, and neither way has a hard removal that you're gonna need in these types of matches where people are bringing strong things. Typically, I mean that's when you're playing random people. So I have to figure out a way to manufacture hard removal because the Tempest doesn't have any of it. So that one's not going to do a whole lot for me now. Oh, same person. Likely the same deck as well. Okay. So now I know what they can do. I know what they can do. I got an opportunity to defeat it now. And this one, I need big creatures. He just wants help with that. If I can make this a threat, and granted they have hard removal, but if I come in position trades where I am call my answer, then I think that'll put me in position to do better this time around. He's got a lot of potential here. Yeah, you're gonna have that. But I think a Relentless and Forge Seal combo. Uh, hmm. Hawkmancer doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Swamp Muscler now, unless. So I still think Relentless Wanderers is my first play. Yes. Exactly as I was hoping to. But Apocalypser doesn't for my win conditions. Electronet does. Well, Electronet right now just then neuters this, so then it's not a problem. There you go. And now I can suppress it. What is that one again? Non-combat damage to an enemy creature in this lane, transform this. I'm going to save pressing profit for if they play Dark Heart Sorcerer. Or if they just put something in the way there. Ugh. Well, do I then Suppressing is going to be fine for Dark Heart level 1 or 2. Sated Reveler, not quite so good. That one's not going to do me any good. When you deal non-combat damage to an enemy creature in this lane, transform this. So as long as I keep a creature out of that lane, I'm okay. I didn't see that they had any attack increases as far as I remember. So then as long as I try to develop my big creatures, I'm okay. Not great. Because this Prophet can still take out either the level 1 or level 2 Dark Art, which we haven't seen yet. Oh, that stinks. All right. So Toxic Spores, I need to get a creature out on the board, and then I can get rid of that Windspark Elemental. Great card. It's a very good card. I like it. If they give any attack, then I can just Electronet it. And I do like the approach of, yeah, let's ignore Soar. Unless they have a Stampeding Mongosaur. Brilliant. Things that age poorly. Oh, great, great, great. Give it to the. Oh, gotta give it there. Okay. Well, I get to Electronet that back down to 0. And then I'll at least win one trade. There we go. Still 12. Feeling good about that. I don't like the position that I'm in, but if for some strange reason the Spring Dryad is able to stay alive, then when I play the Charge Plated Techno, I can do Primal Surge for free and get it up to a little bit more attack and be able to then trade with the Mongosaur there. My turn, you say? Or I gain 4 health. Yeah, I think I need to go that route instead. Gain 2 health. Go that there. Gain more health. And then it won't live, but at least it'll trade with the Mongosaur. Actually, I'm not going to be in a better position than I am right now to use my forward ability. So I'm going to go like that and try to keep alive. And then we'll get another Gizmo out. So I got to keep that Spring Dryad alive a little bit to try to tread water. We're just going to see what we can do here. I like that this Utera half isn't helping upgrade my Charge Plated. It probably makes this a better deck, but it's a little bit less what the deck wants to do, or what I'm trying to force the Alloyin have to do. Okay, if they play Dark Heart Sorcerer or a Thunderstorm, we've got the Suppressing Prophet to take care of that right away. I like that. That's some hard removal for their frustrating options. We've got Aegis Wings. There we go. Have a free spell. So we're going to go like this. Actually, how much mobility does that give? It gives mobility to, but I don't want that to potentially take some damage to destroy it. So we're taking out the Dark Heart because we learned from our mistakes. And now, and they get to take out, yep, fair enough. Give your creatures +2/+2, so that would be at a 4/4. Or I just make a bigger scientist. Well, but that makes that free, and you take that out. And I would like Forge Seal leveled up. So then I can exit that level 2. All right, I do like that because then that gives me 2 cracks to turn a level 1 or 2 creature into a Wisp minion, which is going to be helpful. Okay, Shroudthorn Splicer, I like. And I've got potentially 2 spells that are free. Well, I mean, 3, but I'm not going to be gaining health for that. So, let's go. They've got Electronet that could be free, that could neuter something that they're giving attack to. We've got Aegis Wings that is free, and it's going to give the thing mobility. So I think I'm going to get to the Oak Fall attack. And then maybe that too, unless... Yeah, where are you putting that turtle? Make that free. 1, 2, 3. Gonna move it over there. And then I could... Primal Surge to win that trade. Yeah. I'll save Electronet for the 3rd deck cycle. And then if they happen to put out a Dark Heart Sorcerer, then I can always Wispify it later. Nova's Touch, I can always touch it later, but I'm in much better position this time than last time. Just keeping things out of that center lane. Oops, and they get to deal 4 damage to each enemy creature. Still won't be enough to do any to win trades here right now, depending on what their other play is going to be. And I'm going to hold on to that Nova's Touch until I see a Dark Heart or potentially a Thundersoar. Well, that one's going to hurt a little bit. Yep. I'm okay making that trade because now they don't have any Mongosaurs left. I am okay with that. And that was one of the things that really hurt me last time. Okay. Glad we got the Suppressing Prophet as needed, Spring Dryad, and Relentless Wanderer. So I've got those three are going to be my money cards right here. That I'm going to hold off as long as possible on Suppressing Prophet. Spring Dryad's going to be first. Well, now I shouldn't hold off on it. Now I have to hold off on it. Touche. Just going to turn it into a wisp. Because I know that that's going to end up being a problem. Well, if they then somehow go a different route, their hand. Nope, they're going to do the exact thing. But I will still gladly turn that into a nice little wisp. Just Nova's Touch right there. And Spring Dryad here. I do have more than 30 health, thankfully. So that's got Breakthrough. And now I've got an opportunity either to Suppressing Prophet if they're trying to run some shenanigans, or Relentless Wanderers to then gain 6 health. Up to, oh. Boo. Very smart play. And now they'll deal 4 damage. Yep. And then 4 to finish that off. That is smart. Yep. Well, I still like the position that this is going to put me in. But that hurt. And I haven't been playing towards my charge plated win conditions. So I am in trouble on that front. Yeah. And not having a power leveling. Spring is in the air. Yeah, Mr. Fondue, and then it was gone. Ooh. 5, 10. Hmm. Don't like that. I don't want anything in that Harbinger staff lane. And at this point, I'm too far behind for either one of those two to matter. So let's go like this. And then we're going to replace and start to do a little bit to the opposing player. And now if they play a spell, then that War Tusk gets a lot. Yep, it's going to be gaining 5 attack. right, and then they're going to deal 8 damage, probably to the Apocamancer. Or the Relentless Wanderers, yeah. So then I don't get the Oak Father. Good call. Okay, so I get to strike the opposing creature if it's a minion. Ooh. Okay, so I might be able to do an Apocamancer, Shroudthorn Splicer combo to start to turn the tide in this. Move an enemy creature up to 2 lanes and deal 7 damage to it. Yeah. Do it to the Apocamancer. Yeah. And then summon Spell Swarms. And I've got Nova's Wrath. Oh no, I think that was probably. Oh, yep. Yeah, get the value out of that first. And then there. And give those the extra. Sure, makes sense. So minion, give it plus. Nope. Plus 8 attack. I don't want to do that yet. Hawkomancer, Shroudthorn Splicer, then use my Forgeborn ability on that Oak Father here against the Thundersoar to strike it down. And then I can Electronet something that has increase for free. This here, place it with an Oak Father. Apocamancer deals 7 damage, so I'll deal the 7 there. I am going to use my Forgeborn ability to give that 8 and have it strike its opposing creature. And I get to Electronet this here for free. So I still take 6. But if I replace something, and I get to deal 7. They don't have any manga left. Actually, what if I go like this? And fight there. And then I can replace. Oh, they got elementals. Oh, and then that's going to double up. Curse. I think it still looks good on. Oh, is it freezing up there? Oh, yeah, it is going a lot slower. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so I think that's because I'm streaming this screen 3 different times. Thank you, Zoe Misery, for letting me know on that. All right, we'll see if that can speed things up a bit. Yeah, but that definitely hurt everything that I was doing. That there. Deal 7 damage there. Yeah, shoot, that must have hurt my... Oh, because it looks like it's frozen on YouTube too. Oh, it looks like it's way frozen. Oh, I apologize, everybody. The output looks clean, but everything else has frozen. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Sorry, everybody. Yep, it looks like we're way behind. Well, if I get rid of that, then that might speed things up a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll see if that's working a little bit better. Sorry, everybody. Let's see, the opponent replaced it with a Wisp minion. I think I'm going to go there because that's going to be a little bit more fruitful to me. Yep, I probably would have been able to catch that had I been seeing my face, but this is all part of me trying to... Oh, whoops. I was down to 6. Huh. Something didn't catch right there. Oh, that's so odd. Yeah, why did I lose that? Places that with a Wisp. Was that 9 and then it said that I lost. Oh, that's so odd. Huh. Dang, that is not how that was supposed to go, everybody. Well, we are at 10 minutes to, or 12 minutes to 9. So let's just do a little bit of campaign mode then and finish it off like that. I was still at 9 health. That's so odd. And my camera decided not to work as soon as I started up, and all of my feeds kind of froze. That's very frustrating. So we'll finish strong with these last few minutes. Facing off against Reclusa. So I need to be gaining health. Okay, so then I need to be playing a spell, not choosing a target. Darkheart Sorcerer gains me health. Glowhive Siren gains that much attack. Kindred Ranger goes up that much. So I'm taking 4 damage there. 6, 10. I'll still take the 4 or the 6. I'll still take that damage because that is better than what I would have been losing. There we go. And I just need to be gaining health by playing spells. And I got the perfect hand to be doing that here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Energy Surge into the Uranti Elementalist. And then into Feral Instinct. And then Thundersoar. Okay. All right. Deal some damage to the enemy player. Gain some health. Gain all that. I played a mage, so I get to deal 3 damage to an enemy creature. I might as well just do it there so it'll do less damage back. And then here, you get to play a spell for free. I'll do that to then be able to get... Actually, that Wisp minion doesn't matter, does it? Because it would just go here, and then it's going to get torched. So I'm going to... It won't let me undo that. Oh, because I gained extra attack from a... Yep. I'm going to go Thundersoar there. Use my Forgeborn ability to deal up to 8 damage to 2 different creatures. All the enemy creatures get to get knocked down a little bit. That's right. There's so many extra things going on. Oh, I'm so bummed that my stream was freezing. I'm terribly sorry about that. And now I can't even have all of the windows open to be seeing what people are saying in chat. But let's see. I want to do this to play a spell for free. Deal damage. Give a warrior attack. And then siphoning. And that's all just working together. And because I gained health, that Mystical Ravager now can come into play. Super, super big. And then whatever creature they put out, I'm just going to disintegrate. Oh. Man, what? This stinks! Oh, man, oh, man. Yep. Oh, yeah. Thank you for alerting me that the stream wasn't working. Let's see if it's working better on YouTube with just a few minutes left. And yeah, let's see if that's going any better. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. All right. So now I can either give the Thundersoar to attack or stuff to Ator. Well, no, Thundersoar is by far the most important. Okay, so we've got 6 minutes left. Let's see if I can run through. Let's try another one of this with that mediocre. One more. I can't quit it. And we'll see if somebody doesn't get sign up with against me in a couple of minutes, then I'll just kind of log off. Oh, hey, we got a match right away. All right, so I'll be able to finish us out with this. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with me through this stream. I am always learning and trying to make things better, and it is frustrating when technology things don't go according to plan. And I just appreciate everybody that is patient with me on this. And now we're facing off against Namrog, Venerable Adept. Okay. So I want to hide that Apocamancer. Huh. Or I could go a very zombie heavy Stout Harvester, Ghastly Renewal. I think I'm going to go that route instead. Because this Charge Plated Specimen, now I have the tools to be able to upgrade it uh, outside of it being in my hand or playing it. Excuse me. And now Ghastly Renewal is giving me an opportunity to, if I can get that up to level 3, then that is reanimating, which I'm going to like. And right away, I get some opportunities to be upgrading from my discard pile. So let's start out with the Ghoulish Creeper and put Namrog in a bad position where they have to decide, oh, they'll just take the damage. That's probably a good call. And I will upgrade the Charge Plated Specimen right off the bat. And I think, depending on what they put out there, oh, nice. Giving the opposing creature minus attack. Yeah, they're gonna wait. Well, then I probably should Spirit Leash just to get rid of that Adept. Or Ossuary Mech. Let's see. What else level 1 could I be upgrading? Apocamancer? Well, I know what they're going to be doing. So we're just going to see. Because that Ossuary Mech may end up having some value with what else I'm getting rid of. Or if it survives this round of combat, then what I could be upgrading next time or the time after. So I think that might have a little bit more staying power. If I remember correctly, I had a fair amount of spell, or not spell, but spirit synergy. Chain lightning. Oh. Yep, I'm going to take 11 to the face. Yeah, I've got a little bit of spirit synergy with Howl of Zith still able to be played. And I got that there. And I got the Electro Net, which is going to be nice. And then Aegis Wings, which I will be able to power level after when the Ossuary Mech is vanquished. I do like the feel of this pairing better. And I know me being sealed, so I'm doing a limited format, and my opponent's not. That kind of put me behind the 8 ball a little bit, which is totally fine. I mean, that's part of what this experience is. Um, hmm. I like that. Because then I'm going to get a zombie from that harvester. Whenever one of your scientists is destroyed, play a mindless zombie minion in its lane. So I like that. Oh, oh, that's fair. I'm actually very okay with that. So Electronet, giving it -5. If it had increased, and this totally does. Well, so does that. Oh. No, that's not increased. Yeah. So we're going to swap that down. Howl of Zith isn't going to do me any value, so I need to put a creature out to trade there instead of taking a whole bunch of damage. Okay. And I get to play 2 mindless zombie minions. With an Apocalypse, that would be really nice. Hmm. Let's do that. 1, 2, and then I'll just take out that right there. All right, and I've still got my suppressing in case they try to put something with low attack out. I've got Spirit Leash in case they put something with low health out. And then I've got my other Ossuary Mech just in case they don't do either of those. And I just need to fill this lane. Changed over to a new deck cycle, so this level 1 isn't going to help me a whole lot right now. But if it survives this turn, which it should, it's going to be the second least threatening target. Then I could have it upgrade this Charge Plated Justicar after anyways. Yeah. Yep, we're just going to go that right there. And Namrog's Forgeborn ability is determined choice. Look at an enemy player's hand and choose a card the enemy player must play that card as their next action this turn if able. So he's obviously not going to use it now, but that's an opportunity for them in the future to pick the next card that I have to play. So that means that this is set 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And I'm not going to dissect this, but just checking. Oh, it's a set 3 and a set 2 together. Okay. Oh, and that is a really strong Venerable Assassin? Yep. Okay. But all I need is 2 replacements, and I get to take care of it with my Apocalypse. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I could Om Nom Nom and then Ghastly Renewal. I could Sigmund Fraud, then Ghastly Renewal. Sigmund Fraud, Stout Tactician. I got a lot of options. Switch up to 1 creature's attack and health. Well, the only one that it's going to matter for is theirs, but then that's going to trade. That's Soul Cipher. Yeah, what are they doing here? And they didn't pick any of consequence. Hmm. Let's go Sigmund Fraud here. And deal 3 damage there. So just in case if my opponent does use their Forgeborn ability, then it's going to have to destroy or whatever card they're going to choose for me to play. Yep, no matter what. I mean, Aegis Wings is going to be the worst card in this instance, in my opinion. And that is what they're having me play. So that's going to trade, going to trade, going to trade. So then I would put this on either the mech that would deal extra damage or here to win that trade. I was at a pretty good hand overall, so there wasn't much that they were able to do to put me in a bad spot. And I'm going to upgrade that suppressing profit because being able to have it be 5 attack or lower is going to be a little bit more important, I think. Charge Plated Specimen, yes, please. Then I don't have a lot of great options here. The Salvage Inventor may be my better option, or my best option. I probably should have played that first. Because if I can fill all my lanes and my opponent doesn't do damage, well... Shooty, shooty, shoot. I can upgrade anything. Let's do Ghastly Renewal. And Salvage Tinker. And I get to fill a few lanes. And hopefully they don't do any damage to me directly. So then my Specimen can deal 5 damage to their creature if they have a creature out that survives, or to their face, which would be really nice. And they play a spell. Oh, and because they played 2 spells, and they get the free creature. Nice. Get to play Gizmo in that lane. Because I took no damage, I'll deal 5 to Namrog's face, and then they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. And there's that Charge Plated Specimen level 3! Okay, so as long as they can't do any face damage to me, then I'm going to be able to win the match using this Specimen's 34 damage to an enemy player. I haven't seen any direct damage from Namrog so far. I didn't look through their deck, so I don't know, but I just need to cover up my lanes. Oh no! Well, let's see. Destroy up to one of your creatures to play level 1 or 2 creature for free. I will... No, I need to save that. I need to save that for Sigmund Fraud. Okay, so I think this is going to work. We're going to Necrotic Banshee back there. I think this is going to work because Sigmund Fraud has aggressive, so then I'm going to destroy this Specimen to play an aggressive creature so then they don't have stealth. I will put my Charge Plated Specimen in this lane, or whatever lane needs to block so they don't do damage to me. Then I'm not going to take any damage. And the Charge Plated Specimen will be able to do 34 damage to their face. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to destroy this to play a level 1 or 2 creature for free. And then for my turn, I go that there, and I'm not going to be taking any damage because I don't have Breakthrough. And then I get to deal 34 damage to Namrog's face with the Charge Plated Specimen. All right. I'm glad something went well tonight during this stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. We've got Lucas that is streaming on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. And on this Saturday, again, is the sealed event. So you pay $5 and you get set 2 Battle for White Fang packs. You get a set of 4 of those decks. You make the best deck you can. You can be switching in between rounds in order to try to win at least 3 matches. You win 3 or more, you get to keep your decks just for $5. So it's what? A quarter the price if you're buying digitally, or 1/6 of the price if you're buying physical product. Then you're able to have a chance at winning those decks, a 50-50 chance. Everybody's on a level playing field because it's sealed. If you've got more questions, please reach out to me on Discord, where I'm still Jurch, or you can email op@stoneblade.com. But thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and I will see you next week.